back, motherfucker. Yes, I'm back. Finally, I'm fucking excited, bro. I'm pumped because you know what? It's been like fucking 8 months without a real video, and I'm tight as fuck. But for real, I really tried to make a couple videos from when I took my truck to get fixed until now, and they weren't doing too well. I don't really know what to expect because you guys like car stuff. I like car stuff, so my audience is based around car stuff. So I wouldn't really expect tons of views on not car stuff. But I'm so happy to say my leave of absence is over. Cause guess what? Well, you already know cause the title was. I got my truck back, baby. Here she is. Here she is. And she works. She works mighty fine. I have a donut on the rear right now because this tire, it's seen some better days. Oh yeah. That's a sign that the truck works, my friend. So I'm gonna keep this video really short. It's just a I got my truck back sort of video. I'll show you what it sounds like because it sounds actually stupid. Like, it sounds dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up real quick. But oh, I locked the steering wheel. Hold on. I need 2 hands for this. So I also got this live wire. Hang on. So I got this tuner, which you guys haven't seen yet because it's brand new. And it's super cool because it tells me all my gauge. Like, it has. I was bumping, my bad. So it has all my gauges on here. They're all live, like live time, you know, real time. So let me start it up real quick so you can see. So actually, I'm gonna start up the truck and put the camera outside first so you can hear what it sounds like before I show you the gauges, because the gauges will be the whole time. But I'm saying, hear me a little better than you're saying. So I'm gonna put the camera back there and you can hear it a little bit. So here's the gauges I was talking about. Tells me all the important stuff I really needed to know. Off startup, the one thing I'm looking for is in the bottom left hand corner. It says engine oil temp. So before I even think about putting the car in park, I mean, well, obviously it's in park right now, but before I even think about putting it in reverse or drive, that number has to say 120. So that's probably my favorite mod because it's there, right there all the time. I can see it when I'm driving. It's super clear too, easy to see, and it's really important, especially for these trucks, because these trucks are known to have problems. So it's really important to just keep an eye on everything. To be honest with you, I don't know half of the stuff I'm looking at. I don't know if they're good numbers or bad numbers. But Josh, the guy who fixed my truck, he gave me kind of a little insight of what I should be looking at and what numbers should be looking at. So I'm gonna let this warm up a little bit. It takes, I don't know, it's a little chilly out here in Florida, and by chilly I mean like 70 degrees. No, I think it's like 60, 65 or something like that. So it'll take like 10, 15 minutes to warm up, which is not a big deal. Once you warm it up in the morning, it usually will stay warm for the rest of the day. So basically, let me tell you what has been changed on the truck, because a lot of stuff has been changed. I took my truck to a guy named Josh up north in like the Daytona area, and he did an amazing job, really killer job. It took a little while, that's why I haven't been posting videos. It took like 6-7 months or something like that. There's a lot of issues we ran into. Originally we were just supposed to do head gaskets, and then it was all AC stuff, which is still not fixed yet. And then the injectors were misfiring, so those had to get redone like twice, I think. Then I had to get a new up pipe, which doesn't have the inlet for the EGR, which took like a month and a half or something. We ended up canceling that and just welding the hole in the stock up pipe. It was just a mission and a half, and along with that, you know, a lot of stuff going on with just life in general. So it took a long time, but Josh did me a favor and just took a weekend and just killed it. Just the whole thing, put the whole thing back together. And that's really hard too, because a lot of shops wouldn't even take this truck because it was already apart. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking like 2 nuts in one bag that's labeled. I don't even know the proper term, so like they're labeled like left nut. Alright, well that got weird really quick. But really, it was just a lot of parts all over the place, and he did a really good job putting it back together. He did a good job. He did a really good job. The truck is mechanically sound. It freaking rips. It sounds badass. So let me tell you about the heads real quick. So normally on these trucks, the problem is the head gaskets blow. It's just a thing with these trucks. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because they don't have enough like head bolts in it, or there's a design flaw somewhere where the head gaskets keep going. I think if you have a stock truck, chances of them blowing are not as bad, but once you like tune it and you have exhaust or you lightly modify it, they just go. So what Josh recommended, Josh is very knowledgeable, by the way. He knows this shit. So he recommended O-ring heads. So I'll show you what those look like right now. Basically, they're normal heads and they have rings carved out into them, and then the head gasket has rings as well, like nice thick rings. So when you put the heads on in a head gasket and you tighten down the stud, that ring squishes in there and it creates an insane seal in there. So like, chances of a truck with O-ring heads blowing up from daily use, it's a lot slimmer than if I just did normal heads. And these heads are brand new too. They're not my old heads, you know, with rings carved in them. They're brand spanking new heads. There's a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, he's a very knowledgeable guy, Josh is, and he is saying some stuff, and I can't tell you that I know everything that he is saying, but everything's brand new. Everything's brand new. He knows what these trucks need, and he got it done. So I'm very appreciative. I'll leave his Instagram in the description so you can hit him up if you need any truck stuff done. He's built some crazy things in the past that he showed me, and he just knows his stuff straight up. He knows his stuff. Good guy, and I appreciate him fixing my truck for me. So now we can get to the fun stuff. So now I've been running my mouth long enough that the oil temperature is above 120. So we're good to go take this for a spin. All right, we're gonna go for a little spin so you can hear how it sounds. And I'm not sure how the audio is gonna be from where the camera's set up, but it's loud regardless, so I'm sure you'll hear it. Actually, we're gonna go running a little errand right now for our next video that I'm gonna also make today. So the turbo is a little bit noisy, I guess you could say. For whatever reason, this road, I don't know if it's because of the walls or whatever, but it's so loud. When I make this turn right here, it just gets insanely loud. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it's stupid. It sounds insane. Let me get to a road where I can give it some gas. So I would say the best thing about the O-ring heads is that I could just thrash on it, man. Like, I could just beat the hell out of this thing. And that's literally... Wait, okay, so Josh asked me what I wanted out of this truck. We basically came to the conclusion that this truck needs to be able to do a burnout from light to light all day, every day. So that should tell you how this truck was built. It's, you know, normally O-ring heads are used for like race trucks, push a lot of power. This one has a race tune on it, like a performance tune on it, but it's not a race truck per se. It does have a new turbo, which is actually an old turbo technically. It's a new old turbo, so it's a remanufactured 0360 turbo. So I think they're a little, like a slight bit bigger, and they have less blades on the turbine wheel, which makes it whistle like stupid loud. It's dumb. It literally sounds like a jet. So it doesn't actually make the truck any faster. I don't think so. It just sounds cooler. So this truck pretty much isn't, you know, it's not stock, but the power wise, it's not anything substantial. So pretty much these O-ring heads, I could literally just beat the hell out of this truck and it should be fine. Anything can blow up. It's still possible to blow up, but chances of this blowing up with the O-ring heads as opposed to if I had just done like factory heads with a factory gasket again, that's more likely to blow up. Also, something really cool is when I went to go pick up my truck, I didn't film it, I was very tired, long day, but when I went to go pick up my truck and I was test driving it, you know, Josh was showing me all the little things and what to do or whatever, he actually told me that, he was like, oh, by the way, your subs weren't plugged in, and I plugged them in and I retuned your whole sound system, and I was like, subs? What do you mean subs? He's like, oh yeah, your truck has a full sound system. And I'm like, okay. And then he was like, oh yeah, and I also fixed the navigation too, so that works as well. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, oh yeah, and I put some more brake fluid in your brakes, so now they work way better. And I'm like, okay, like, shit, I have a brand new truck. I didn't even know I had a sound system. Hold up. Alright, I just pulled up to the auto parts store, so I have to go get some stuff I need for the next video. But we'll just cut to a jam session. The sound system is actually insane, so like, that was a good bonus. That was a very good bonus. I love my music. So I'm about to make one more stop real quick, because I need a couple more things for the next video that I'm making. And then we're gonna floor it and see what that sounds like. That's sick. So normally I think that cold starts sound better, like just generally throughout every car, but on this truck at least, I think that warm starts sound a little bit better. I don't know why. It's something with how the turbo's like warmed up or whatever, but they sound really good. You know what I mean? The turbo's just like, it's like looser, like it's already warmed up, so it just gets to going, you feel me? I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas around this turn so you can see what it sounds like full throttle. Once you really hit it, it starts really getting it, like this shit gets loud as frick. Lower RPMs, it just kind of sounds like turbo, but when you hit it, it sounds like exhaust. So let's see what it's got. Oh yeah. Dude, she gets it, bro. She gets it. That's my girl. Woo! So what do you guys think? I personally think it's badass. I think it sounds sick. It just, dude, it's sick. I love it. I love it. Now we get to start the fun part, making it look pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I kind of like let it run on a little bit long. I didn't want it to be that long. I wanted it to be like a short little like, here's my truck video. But I'm just stoked, man. I'm happy to be making videos again. I love it. I miss it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are just as stoked as I am that I'm back. I've been hearing from you guys on Instagram. I see everything. You know, trust me, I'm happy to be back. I didn't quit. I definitely didn't quit. A lot of people ask me, oh, did you quit YouTube? Like, no. Trust me, I didn't. I did not quit. Usually I let these outro clips run a little long, so I'm gonna cut it short. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe. We're at like 21,000 something subscribers. I'm freaking pumped. Let's keep it going, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Yes. Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.